Hey guys, I'm here at Indie Week with The Wilderness. How are you guys doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Like, it is chaotic, but there's so many people to meet, so many things to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I really enjoy meeting new people in the industry and like connecting with artists and like people that are in the industry. It's great.
It's one of the biggest things, like when you're in as a working musician or being in a band, like just being able to contact a bunch of different people who work in the industry at the same time. Like you can't put a price on how valuable that is.
You guys are down from Kingston.
Yep.
Are you guys in Toronto a lot playing?
Occasionally, we're probably here once every 2 to 3 months. We play at the Horseshoe Tavern quite a lot. But another thing with being here for Indie Week is we're trying to expand out and like find some other venues to play out, meet some new bands, and kind of expand our territory here.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you feel about the music scene in Kingston?
It's a really good scene for how big it is. 'Cause like Kingston, even though it's 100,000 people, the actual scene itself is very, very condensed downtown, which is really good because there's a lot of venues for people to play at. There's a lot of groups to collaborate with, and it's not like living in a big city where everything is really, really expensive and you got to work several jobs and just have enough time to do music. Like in Kingston, we all can work kind of part-time jobs and still put a lot of time into what we're doing. And the scene's very supportive. Obviously, it helps having a couple of major acts having come out of Kingston to kind of shine a spotlight back on it. But yeah, overall, it's a really, really good scene to be a part of.
Awesome. Who are a couple other Kingston bands that you guys are listening to right now on your playlist?
Probably my favorite band out right now is either this group called Oak Ridge Avenue or this other group called Jimbo. And they're both rock groups. We played with them a couple of times. Kind of different styles. One's more psych rock, and one's more kind of like funk rock, I guess. I don't know what you call Oak Ridge.
You guys are from a bunch of different corners of the world. How did you guys all come together to form this band?
You were there. I wasn't.
Yeah, so I was part of sort of. We came together by meeting at university and also just in Kingston, and we formed what was initially just an open mic kind of activity, and then that grew into like what our band is today, where we're 6 people. Initially we were 4, and Kingston isn't our like where we're from at all. I'm from France. Jonas, lead singer, is from the UK, Canterbury. Our bassist is from Canada but is Estonian, and then we have 2 Americans. Liam's American.
Our drummer is also American.
And our saxophone player is from Guelph. So we got like a fair mix of culture.
You guys put out some new music recently. Do you want to talk about that?
Yep. So we a couple months ago we put out a new single called "Fall Despite What You Do." It's available on every major streaming platform. There's a music video up on YouTube, and this is our first time working with a different producer who really helped us kind of evolve our sound from being just like what the 6 of us sound like in a room to creating something that's unique to us and like a lot more kind of thought out. It's the first time we really built a song and taken a lot of time with it and really like thought about, okay, what do we want this to sound like? What do we want each individual part to sound like? So it's kind of marking I wouldn't really say a new chapter for us, but like a new kind of exploration of what we can do sonically.
Thank you guys so much for doing the interview. Hope you guys have a great rest of your interview.
Thanks for having us, man.
Awesome.
Cheers.